Hello everyone, how y'all doing? So, just randomly, I decided to play Attack on Titan 2 Final Battle, for no particular reason. This is definitely not based on anything that was recently announced or revealed, or that we may or may not hear more about in a month from now. So, yeah, just by the way, about that, I don't know if I've ever shared this in video form, but I might as well tell you. I actually have been playing A.O.T 2, specifically the PC version, for quite a while actually. This is actually not the first time I've decided to revisit this game, and I did end up playing for quite a few hours, like 79 hours, because I did originally play this on my PS4. Yeah, it was on my PS4, but then I decided to buy the PC version, and I did end up doing all the campaign whatsoever. I was honestly just really compelled to try to like level up my character and everything like that. And honestly, there's still some things to do. Like for example, I'm fairly certain that I still have some missions in the territory recovery mode. Let's see here. Alright, so funny thing is, I am on the the highest difficulty, which is a little bit more unforgiving, but the only thing is I kind of need it because in this game, so there's this thing, there's this skill that you obtain called Elimination Bounty, and basically the way it works is that if you're able to get, I believe it's 4 perfect kills, normally the game is supposed to double the reward. Actually, no, I don't think it's just double. I think you're just supposed to get like a percentage higher of rewards, but Elimination Bounty is so broken that you end up getting like the original items that you're supposed to gain, except an extra like fucking, I don't know, like 20 or something like that. It may even be 40 depending on your overall score. And so I don't think it was supposed to be this way. Initially, Koei Tecmo patched this out, but then people complained because like this game is known for being very grindy. And so, and honestly, Elimination Bounty is one of those things where it does kind of help the game not be nearly as grindy, and so it was definitely something that people appreciated. Now, weirdly enough, I put Mina on my team, and I'm not entirely sure why. It might be because compared to other characters, I might not have her camaraderie skills as high. Or maybe I'm trying to unlock a certain skill. Let me actually see. Let's go to Mina. Oh, there she is. Let's go to my original character. Yeah, I might be trying to achieve something, so alright. Might not be the best idea to play this game again because I might be a little bit rusty. It's been a while, but fuck it. It's not like this game is like the hardest thing to play anyway. And never mind. I should be able to kill this guy. Let's go. But yeah, it was pretty cool that they announced A.O.T 3. Honestly, I never expected them to actually do that. Like, a part of me was concerned that we were never gonna get any more these sort of like I like to consider them Wings of Freedom games, but that's obviously not the actual name of the game series. But it did start off with A.O.T Wings of Freedom, but then they decided to title it A.O.T 2 with the sequel. And I do have some concerns though, I'm not gonna lie. There are some things that I'm not entirely sure of. For example, they did say that they were going to retell the story of Attack on Titan from beginning to end, which, you know, that's somewhat questionable because like the first 2 games, as in this game as well and the first one, already adapted like what, season 1 material. Like both this game and the first game adapted season 1 material, and you know, I feel like this game, this one in specific, was able to somewhat get away because since it does have an original character, it does kind of make the experience a bit more unique. But so far, the promotional material for A.O.T 3, which to be fair, we don't actually know a lot, but what we've seen so far doesn't really indicate if we're gonna have an original character or not. And I mean, if they did have, like, what, where they're going to make us, where they're gonna make us play through the entire story of A.O.T 2 again. So yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure how to feel about that. Because my thing is, it's not even that I necessarily have an issue with them adapting the Season 1 and 2 material again. It's just that I'm worried that because they feel like they've already adapted this in other games, that they might decide to make like a sort of like an abridged version. And honestly, even if they weren't coming from that perspective, just the mere fact that this is meant to adapt like a lot of material, like they're saying they're adapting the story of Attack on Titan from beginning to end. It's like, are they really gonna do justice to the actual story? Are they actually going to adapt this to the same level of detail as they did with these two games? Or are they gonna pull off a final battle DLC where the story adaptation was extremely abridged? Like, I would barely consider that like a story DLC. Honestly, you were just doing missions, like normal missions, and then afterwards, like, you would get very brief summaries where you weren't really getting invested from a narrative viewpoint. You really were just doing standard missions, which ended up making for the final battle DLC very underwhelming, at least in my opinion. I personally think they kind of missed with that one, but I don't know. Let's hope they. Let's hope it's better with the third game. By the way, I'm pretty sure I've already done 10 perfect kills. So at this point, I'm kind of just doing all the side quests, just, you know, out of force of habit. One downside of playing in this difficulty is that the Titans are a lot harder to kill, and as a result, like, some Titan attacks are not as potent. Alright, I need to replenish my blade. I think I still have a little bit of gas, so I'm not really concerned about that. Bam, 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 bam. And I'm not getting a perfect kill for that, so yeah, I was not gonna get a perfect kill for that. Oh wait, I think I'm supposed to defend those squads at the back, but if I just kill the final Titan there, I think I might be able to skip out on all of this. The Titans are closing in on the defender. Oh wait, they really are. Hang on. Okay, I'll just kill those two, but then afterwards it should be fine. I'll end up planting, I don't know, some automated firearms just so the Titans could get a little bit held back. I don't think it's gonna completely kill them because it never does, but at least it will be something. And alright, they're all dead. Let me just kill those ones right there because I still have a little bit of help with Annie, so let's just kill those guys. And they, oh my god, they destroyed the tower. I don't know if I can rebuild it. I'll try, but I highly doubt. Oh well. I wonder if I can just kill here. There you go. One, two, three, and oh, it was still a perfect one. That's weird. Alright, I replenished a little bit of health. Where's my horse? There you are. So yeah, one other thing about A.O.T 3 is that It is a current gen game, so it's not a cross-buy game. And honestly, I did notice it because the graphics did seem to be quite improved compared to the original games. I mean, granted, you know, A.O.T 2 at its core kind of looks like a PS3 game anyway, but look, it's an anime game. So honestly, to me, when it comes to anime games, I tend to go quite a few generations behind as far as like the standard for just overall quality of graphics, and so it's whatever to me. But yeah, the game, I mean, they were pre-rendered cutscenes, so I'm not gonna take those super seriously. But yeah, in terms of visuals, it definitely did feel like an improvement from the original game, so that's a good thing. All right, Annie. But yeah, yeah, I don't know. I tend to have kind of mixed opinions on something being a next-gen exclusive, because next-gen exclusive also means that they're not gonna optimize for older hardware, so the game might not necessarily run that well, while also not necessarily also looking that much better than the original. So I don't know, we'll see. But I do hope they actually do take advantage of the capabilities of newer hardware, so I'll try looking at that as mostly as a positive thing. Okay. Nope. And Mina died. I need to be very careful. Oh, thank God. If I hadn't been careful, I probably would have died, because yeah, he did throw a rock at me. But yeah, A.O.T 3 looks pretty cool. I mean, we still don't really know much about it, so actually wait, let me see my rewards. So yeah, so you see these golden drops. Here's the thing about golden drops is that they're really important, like really fucking important for you to actually improve the stats. Because the thing about A.O.T 2 is that normally you gain golden drops, because golden drops are the actually wait, I'll show you later. Oh, by the way, Mina died, so I'm probably gonna have to return, to be honest, or I'll just swap it out. It's fine. So if I go to, so here with skills, you see all of these skills, and they all cost golden drops. Yeah, you know this little gold thing there. So right now I have 277, which is quite a lot. I do need to use all of them eventually, but the interesting thing is, normally you gain golden drops when you level up, like your general just your overall like experience, like your XP stats. You tend to gain golden drops once you level up, which right now I'm in like 120. But the thing is, once you reach 120, you can't really gain golden drops anymore, and so as a result, you end up having like very, very limited instances where you actually gain golden drops. And one of them is actually that if you play territory recovery mode in the highest difficulties, and the first time you beat a match, which is very important to note, it really does have to be the very first time you play it. If you are able to get 10, I think the minimum is 10 perfect kills, you end up gaining golden drops, which normally you're only supposed to get like 1. But with the elimination bounty, which is, let me see if alright, it's this skill here. You do actually gain this. It's not actually hard to get elimination bounty. There's some guides you can look up online. But once you gain this skill, it even says here, earn more materials at the end of a battle when 10 complete eliminations have achieved. And basically, by enabling an elimination bounty, you end up getting like 10 more items that you're supposed to get by the end of the battle. And so that's how I ended up getting those golden drops. And I haven't actually used all of them because, to be honest with you, I'm not 100% certain what I'm gonna use them for. It's kind of been a while since I've really put that much effort into upgrading my character's skill. Because honestly, right now with the current stats, she's pretty comparable to a lot of the characters here, and so I feel like I'm already one of the best. Honestly, one of the best scouts in the game right now. And we can even, let's actually go back to the main menu. So if we go here, for example, to another mode, you can see here, like, let's compare, for example, to Standard Aaron. Now, Standard Aaron, honestly, he's very mid, like, very mid character. But let's compare, for example, to Mikasa. Now, she definitely, I do know for a fact that she has much higher strength than I do, because mine is only 79. And agility also way higher than mine. Health also way higher. I do have higher leadership, but whatever. Also higher concentration, but dexterity, she's still better than me. But I would say I'm definitely higher than Admin. I'm definitely superior to Reina. Bertolt as well. Aside from agility and concentration, I'm fairly certain that I do beat her in a lot of the other stats. Jean as well, but Jean's not really super relevant. Now let's go to Levi. I do have higher health than Levi. And I think also leadership, but that, honestly, I think that's just about it. I don't think my dexterity is higher than his. Hanjay, I think I'm overall, well, aside from dexterity, I'm fairly certain that my stats are higher than theirs. So, Misha, much stronger. Now, the one I also wanted to see was Kenny. Definitely higher leadership, but the other stats, no, he's still much stronger than me. Kaven, though, I think I am stronger than her. And then there's long hair Eren. Long hair Eren, aside from agility, I think he overall does have higher stats than me. Yeah, he definitely has higher stats than me. So I guess my next target is going to be Eren. But the other thing is, you can also improve the stats of other characters. So it's not just your original characters so you can upgrade the stats on. So that's one of the main reasons for why I do also tend to, well, I just exited for some reason, but I do also tend to go to another mode just so, let's see. I don't know if I'm going to use Eren, to be honest. Oh, I haven't actually maxed out Annie. Fuck it. Let's go with her then. I didn't know I hadn't maxed her out yet, but anyway, let's see if there's any missions I can. Oh, one other thing. I think I am eventually gonna max out the Wings of Freedom, so it's probably best if I spend them. But let's actually wait until it loads all of the Wings of. Oh, it's only 977. In that case, that's actually not a lot. Yeah, it's actually not a lot. In fact, at that point... Hang on, before I get here... Let's actually go to the main story. Let's go to story. I think I can just manually upgrade her stats in the training section, so we'll just do that instead. But yeah, as I was saying, I'm excited for it. I do have some concerns as far as how they're gonna go about adapting the story, because like if it's gonna be like a massively abridged retelling, then to me that's not a very interesting approach. But honestly, you know, I'm still excited. Like I've been very vocal about the fact that I am a pretty big fan of the Wings of Freedom games. Like I like them. I think they're pretty good. So honestly, I'm happy regardless. Let's do joint training. Let's see here. I don't know which one is the most important one. Yeah, let's go with try to improve our yeah, we should try to improve our strength. But yeah, honestly, I'm happy regardless. Now, the other thing I also wanted to talk about is, because while we're talking about Koei Tecmo, is the upcoming... Ew, your omnidirectional ability training is pretty ass. Let's go with Oda. Oh, yeah, that's the other thing. Is that ideally you want to do these trainings when you have pretty high friendship stats with the other characters, but the only thing is, I've played this game so often that my Wings of Freedom, because the thing is, if you don't know, you can only accumulate up to 999 Wings of Freedom, and so I need to spend them, because if I don't spend them, I feel like I'm just kind of wasting them. So unfortunately, I'm going to use them, but honestly, I think this is the most efficient thing for me to do for now. Even if I don't have... yeah, even if I don't have the best friendships with all these characters, so fuck it, we'll just go with Sasha. But yeah, I also did want to talk about Blue Reflection Quartet, because I very recently finished replaying Blue Reflection Second Light with the highest difficulty. I forgot the name of it. It's like what? It's Death Wish. So yeah, it was pretty fun. Playing Blue Reflection with Death Wish is actually, in my opinion, a must. Like, because, you know, the Blue Reflection games, they're generally pretty easy. So, yeah, if you end up improving the difficulty, I feel like the game kind of forces you to take advantage of all the things they have to offer, which includes a lot of the items that you craft, as well as just be a bit more attentive with the facilities that you build, just so you can, as well as the fragments that you gain in order to try to make up for some of the weaknesses that certain characters might have. And so, yeah, honestly, it was pretty fun playing the game in Death Wish. Initially, it was pretty painful because Kokoro's Heartscape in Death Wish is extremely grindy. So honestly, that was the one part where I did temporarily switch to hard just so I can at least get through that. But then afterwards, once I was able to collect all of our fragments and beat the final boss, I changed it back to Death Wish, because if I hadn't done that, it would have been extremely grindy, and at some point, I just would not be having fun. So yeah, the other thing is about Blue Reflection is that I do kind of wonder if we're gonna get an improved PC port, because you know, Blue Reflection Second Light's PC port, it's not good. It definitely has problems. It's definitely not a very optimized game. It definitely has some performance issues, but you know, it's whatever. I wouldn't complain too much about it. Like, the first game, on the other hand, like, I don't know, the fact that it had like the I mean, obviously we're not gonna have to worry about the launcher anymore, but you know, the fact that like a lot of the textures being rendered were not all being rendered in not just the textures, just some of the assets weren't all being rendered in the resolutions that you picked. The fact that even some of the UI elements were still in lower resolutions. I did also see some like rendering issues, which granted I think I also saw that with Blue Reflection Second Light, so I don't know how much of it I'm actually going to attribute to the first game. But what I would say certainly is that if they are going to re-release these games, I do hope that they can improve the performance, which I think they can. I think they can definitely do that, and I think they should do that, in my opinion. Because yeah, that's the one thing that could kind of incentivize me to want to replay them, is that, hey, if Blue Reflection Second Light runs better, if it doesn't have that issue where, you know, the game, in many instances, it kind of feels like it's being CPU limited, but it's not entirely the case, where it's not like if you just get a better CPU, you're suddenly gonna be able to get closer to the max GPU utilization. It just never really gets to that point. I don't know. Like, my experience with Blue Reflection Second Light is that it just never seems to max out the GPU for some reason. And so I hope that that won't be an issue, but who knows? Who knows what will happen? Let's go with solo training, actually. Solo trading is definitely one way to just waste away your fucking Wings of Freedom, so let's go with that, I guess. But I guess the only issue is that it's not the most efficient way of training, to be honest. Ideally, you do want to do it with you do want to do joint trainings because you do tend to spend a lot less while also gaining a relatively higher amount of stats by doing so. So I generally wouldn't do that, but I really do need to spend these Wings of Freedoms. Yeah, and also one thing I did complain about this in the past, but I'm gonna complain about it again. But with Blue Reflection Second Light, they do intend on porting characters from Sun and Ray, and I believe also Yuzu and Lime to the actual squad, so that you're not just limited to the like what, I think it's like 6 characters that you have available, 6 or 5, I don't know. And I think it's cool because, you know, your squad gets higher. It definitely does give you an opportunity to explore like certain chemistries. But the other thing I also really hope they do is that they actually offer characters that have multi-target attacks, because boy, that was something that I didn't realize how annoying it was until I had to play the game in higher difficulties. And I gotta say, having a game where none of the characters have multi-target attacks, a turn-based RPG nonetheless, is very annoying. It's extremely annoying. Like, that is the one thing about that game that I definitely did not miss. So I don't know. I hope, like, honestly, if they were even able to give new skills to the existing characters, in which some of them are multi-target, that would make me fucking happy. But honestly, if they're able to, if the other characters from the other games also have multi-target attacks, at least, I don't know, it might still be a little bit annoying to, you know, like when I have A.O.T in the squad, I don't have any multi-target attacks. That's still annoying, but I don't know, maybe it won't be as annoying if I at least know that I do have some characters that can do that. So yeah, I don't know. Gust, if you're watching this video, because at this point, I kind of believe you watch my videos, because, dude, what they did with Blue Reflection Quartet was quite literally what I've been asking for years. So at this point, I genuinely believe that Mel Kishida is watching my videos. So yeah, like like literally what they did with Quartet is something that I asked in like a video like that I uploaded like 2 years ago. So yeah, I don't know if I made a video asking for A.O.T 3 though. So if I did, then hell, maybe it's just Koei Tecmo in general that's watching my videos. But yeah, anyway, if you haven't played A.O.T 2, I would recommend. It's actually a pretty fun game overall. So I hope the gameplay that I showed... Actually, you know what? Screw it. Let's do some more gameplay. Especially... Actually, no. Let's not do that. There is something I do actually need to do that I just remembered something. So, this game... Let me actually... No. Let's exit the map. So, if you roam around the map, you will see like a bunch of characters from the series. But when it comes to dead characters, when they die in the story, they do also die in the game. Like, you're not gonna see them in free roam, but there are ways that you can get them back. You just have to replay previous missions, and by replaying the previous missions, you can do some, like, I don't know what exactly they called, but like it's basically some exclusive missions where if you complete them, then the dead characters are gonna show up in free roam again. Let me actually see. Hang on. A.O.T 2, saving dead characters. That's the one. So let's go with the guide right here. Because I need to know exactly which missions they are. I think I missed out on one of like I think, was it Misha? Might have been Misha. Hang on. Let's go back. So Misha was Misha mission was called Beast Titan. So Beast Titan. I did complete this though. Did I actually do? Hang on, let me see. Why is this not in chronological order? Not chronological, alphabetical order. Let's see here. Yeah, Misha is not here. I don't think I was able to complete it though. Like, he's not here. I can't find him anywhere. Hang on. Who was the other character? Levi's squad I was able to recover him. Marco, I think I did. Yeah, I did. Ian and Mitabi. I'm fairly certain I recover all of them at the same time, so it's fine. Mina and Thomas. Mina, okay, I have Mina and Thomas. Don't worry about that. Okay, so we'll just have to do the Beast Titan mission. Let me just... Where is it? Oh, there it is. One other thing. What exactly... What do I have to do to unlock it? Important. During the escort section, first part, the 104 cadets must not change path or you will not get Misha's side mission. Once you get the message that the 104th cadets change path, you should restart the mission. Okay. So, you heard it here. Hang on, let me just see if I have enough space. I do not have enough space. Hang on, let me just delete certain files. Fuck it, I'll delete videos at this point. Just shift delete and shift delete and I think it should be fine. So I gotta make sure I have enough space so that when the video gets done recording, I don't have to worry about that. But anyway, let's go to Beast Titan and continue. So basically, once I get the message that they changed path, I should restart the game. So I'll take that in mind. All right, let's go. We can skip this. The cutscene doesn't matter. Cutscenes don't matter. Cutscenes don't matter. All right, so I really gotta make sure not to change path. At the very least, I think I can just kill these titans. You know, I have one skill that makes me do like multi-target Titan attacks. I forgot the name of it, but let's just say it makes my character pretty busted. So, all right, just tell us exactly where we're supposed to go. Okay, so it just says that I need to make sure they don't get killed. So, I guess mission complete. I guess mission complete. I'll distract the Titans. You guys protect the cadet corpse. Okay. So he left the battlefield. Let's just wait until... Alright, so we're supposed to go in this direction. So far, I'm only seeing that Titan. So... let me just kill him very quickly. Alright, should be fine. Alright, now we're supposed to go this way. Alright. We're able to get automated artillery done. I need to get my... and there's a medium titan. Let me... it shouldn't really be an issue to kill him though. Alright. Let me just have my horse. Wait, there's another one? Hang on, I need to get back to my squad. Can I build something here? I can. Build something here as well. And let me just kill these motherfuckers. And as well as this guy. Alright. So alright, they were able to successfully avoid a battle by establishing a base. Well, I'm gonna do it here as well. I am seeing one abnormal Titan there. And they're telling me I have to go this way. Look, if that's what they're asking me to do, I'll have to do it. But it's a little bit dangerous to keep this guy alive, so I'm just gonna kill him. I think that's where they're asking me to go. Let's go with the mining base here. And let's establish a base here as well. Yeah, it's a large abnormal one. Though I'm not really concerned about abnormal Titans. They're not. Yeah, don't worry. They're not really that threatening once you get to a certain level. They've left the battlefield. Okay, I can check Michi. I'm not entirely sure if everything is. I'm not entirely sure if everything is going accordingly. So far, I genuinely cannot tell if everything is going accordingly. Did I fuck up? I'm actually not into. Oh damn! I've never jumped this high. I actually cannot tell if I fucked up or not. But regardless. Is there another Titan mission here? Doesn't seem to be the case. It should be complete now. Or does this guy also count? Alright. So, okay, so now Michi is in my squad. I don't think that's supposed to happen. So I think I might have fucked up already. I don't know. I might have drifted somewhere, but it's kind of hard to tell. I'll probably have to look up online because maybe I'm supposed to go at a certain direction. It's kind of hard to tell, to be honest. Because normally the recovery, you know, the revival missions, they have a very specific color. And I'm not, I think it's like, is it like yellow or something like that? Let's just skip this part. This isn't. So if it's not showing yellow, then at this point I'm fairly certain that I failed. I'm not even gonna bother. Wait, there's another one here? And died. Die. Wait. What do you mean superior? That should have been a perfect one. Is it because of the angle? Maybe it was the angle. I don't know. Might not have been the smartest way to kill them. I probably should have tried to obtain the little items from their weak points. And oh shit, I actually died. That's interesting. Why was my health just non-existent? That was weird. I have no idea what caused my health to just completely vanish. Oh well. I don't know. I'll check later. Maybe. Wait! Here it is! There's my chance. I told you it was yellow. Holy shit, I actually have a chance. Hang on. Oh my god. The Beast Titan? This is the worst one. Oh my god. I just realized something. I can just do this. And he's already gonna be vulnerable. Even though that's not actually his weak point, which is weird. Look, I'm not complaining. I'm just killing. And I got a perfect one. Oh, I know why it's the Beast one. The Beast one was the one that that killed Miche. That makes sense. This is literally like fan fiction. This is literally just fan fiction. This is literally my character, like fan fictioning, like possibilities. Like, damn, if I had done this, my friends would have been alive. I'm literally living like a schizo world. He's dead already? That's crazy. That did not take a while. Alright, so there should only be one. And this one's fodder. It should be fine. Then again, I say fodder, but I literally lost to like a trash Titan earlier. I still don't know exactly what I did wrong. Good. Yeah, the elimination bounty skill is letting me win like 22. Normally it would have been like 1 or 2. This might be useful for upgrading my gear, but not just my gear, just my blades as well. Honestly, it's mainly the blades actually that you want to upgrade, but upgrading blades in this game can be kind of a nightmare. But I'll have to look into that later. Alright, so Miche can now appear in the daily life part of story mode. That is really good. So, who else? Then there's Gelgard and Namba. I think I remember. This is the one... Utgard Castle. I think I remember this one. Hang on. Alright, let's do this one as well. Might as well unlock all of them. Because if you... Alright, just skip this. Funny thing is, I remember playing this mission the first time, and I thought, damn, this is kind of hard. But then when I played this for like the second time, I'm like, eh. I mean, I kind of get why I thought it was hard, but it's, you know, it's doable. If you know what you're doing, it's fine. Okay. Efficient elimination. Never the best one, but hey. Sometimes you screw up. Let's establish some automated artillery here. Actually, ideally, if we're able to establish ones that are very next to the tower, it's always best. Die. Let's put it here. And here. There's another one at the back. I don't even know if this one's gonna reach anyone, but I'm gonna do it as well. Alright. Yeah, I know. Wait, there's some at the back. This one. Let's go. Those ones at the back. Shouldn't take too long. I have no idea why that happened. But should be fine. Okay. Oh, already did much of the job. Thank you. All right, some of them have already approached. Gotta be very quick. And I think I might be too late, because they've already started damaging it. Why is it not reaching? That was kind of embarrassing. Anyway, let's do these side missions here. Let's kill this one. Alright, good. Let's establish automated artillery. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's establish here as well. Alright. Gotta be very quick. This guy's already there. Pretty trash kill, but at this point, any kill is good kill. Alright. Die here. Die here. Die here. Wait, there's another one. Die here. Alright. Let me just save them very quickly. And why is it not unlocking? Establish a base? Oh. Okay. Alright, let's do this very quickly then. Where do I establish the base? It's supposed to be here. Why is it not establishing it? Okay. Oh, now it's unlocked. God damn it. Now I can do it. I'm in a bit of a pickle here, because I don't know if I save them first. I should probably do it, to be honest. Let's save them first. Okay. Okay, I ran out. Alright. killed. Oh wait, there's someone here approaching. Die. Okay. I still can't establish here, but I think I can at least establish here. Wait, that's not the place. Oh shit. Hang on. I might just need to kill everyone here, honestly. More tight. Oh. There are more Titans incoming? Oh my god. Just let me establish the base already. Oh, it is this. This is the place. Okay. Alright. Dead. But only 2 left. But this one is already established. Okay, there's the other one there. And boom. Alright. They should be established now. And die. There's this one. Die. And die. And the Beast Titan has appeared. Not this motherfucker. Hang on. I don't think eliminate Beast Titan. Alright, okay. Stop playing the cutscenes. Damn. Should be enough. Alright. Alright. 1, 2, 3. Now here's the real important part. I'm fairly certain that I did the rescue missions, but I don't know if it was properly completed, because I did kind of divert a little, so I don't know. We'll see. Beast Titan has escaped. I think we are. I think I did it. Let's go! Number can now appear in the daily life part of story mode. Alright. So I did it. I completed the task. But yeah, anyway, I think that's about it. I'm excited for A.O.T 3. I assume this is probably going to release in like 2027 or something like that. So yeah, I don't know. That's all. Take care.